Snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we
you want one quick
can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey,
Around the horn, man. Very emotional. Speaking about crying, this is crying for people for a different reason, man. Around the horn officially ended, dog. Jeez, Louise, bro. You talk about childhood. You talk about, I'm from East Coast time, right? So we get out of school, say 2:30 in high school, but 3:30 in middle school and elementary school. You get home 3:30, 4 o'clock, gym room is burning. 4:30, outside the lines. 5 o'clock, around the horn. 5:30, PTI. 6 o'clock, Sports Center. 7 o'clock, games are on again. That was like the undefeated lineup, bro. Every single day, dog. For my entire childhood, bro. Like, I don't know at what point that I discovered ESPN and it just became my thing. I don't know if it was like third grade, fourth grade, but whenever it was, that's what it was for like through college. You know what I'm saying, and through my first year. So like through 2018, for real, 2018, 2019, until I moved to Mississippi and I didn't have cable anymore. I stopped getting cable when I moved to Mississippi in 2019. Um, but all the way up to then, bro, like that's all I watched. ESPN, and that entire schedule. It's like my schedule for real, for real. So to see around the horn, a piece of that be gone, and a lot of the other shows that I already loved and enjoyed, like The Six from Jamel Hill, Numbers Never Lie from Jamel Hill, Michael Smith. What other one? What other show that I really rock with? The Six, Sports Nation. I like that. It's gone now. Around the Horn is gone. Jim Rome been gone for a little minute because he at CBS now. So just different shows, bro. That's gone now.
And now Tim Kalishaw, one final taste.
Oh, Tony, I want to thank the fans of this show, starting with all those that bought me all those shots. Even if we had to shut that down after about 6 years. I want to thank ESPN for the opportunity that I did not seek and never expected to get back in 2002. I'd also like to say that while ESPN is currently gearing itself more towards hiring athletes instead of journalists, did you not see the 32 points I scored in an intramural game at UT? You want to wear my birdies at 8 and 16 at Augusta back in 2002? Seth Davis was there. He can.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is what we needed. He talking that talk, bro. I told Cam, I told Brandon Marshall, I told these folks what's going on, bro. I told these folks what's going on. It's crazy because I seen people when I said what I said, right, about RG3 never covering the WNBA, and now he want to cover the WNBA, or not even cover the WNBA, but talk about the WNBA just to be messy and to push a racial narrative and things of that sort to go viral to get clicks and get money. When I said that, a lot of people said I agree with you, and plus I think if you ain't playing the league, you shouldn't speak on it. No, Asia Wilson said the same thing. A lot of these people with the worst takes in mainstream national media, bro, now in 2025 in the modern day, be the former athletes, bro. Gilbert Arenas, Rashad McCants, who else? Kendrick Perkins sometimes, sometimes Perkins good, but it's like those dudes be giving the worst takes, bro. Like Michael Jordan, you ever heard Michael? Like he got the job with NBC, right? Everybody interested on how that's gonna go because if it's like where he gonna have a on desk role, speaking regularly, like kind of like Charles Barkley at Turner, bro, it's gonna be a mess because Michael Jordan don't watch NBA, bro. Every single time they interview Michael Jordan, it's about once every 2-3 years, and they ask him about the current NBA and the landscape and who he thinks is better. Like his reasoning for some of the people just be terrible, and then like he'll say like, "What's the young guys you like?" And then he'll name all the Jordan brand guys. Oh yeah, Trey Young, Luca, this and that. Man, oh he used to say Blake Griffin. I'm a big Blake Griffin fan. I'm like, all right, bro, whatever, dog. He don't be watching, bro. Like his whole point for Kobe over Braun was 5 is more greater than 4. But it's like, bro, I think Kobe is better than LeBron. But that's just because at the peak, like both of their peaks, which was around the same time, 08, well, LeBron was coming into his peak, which was I would say '09 through the Miami years of like '09 through 2012 was like LeBron's peak, right? At that, right, in that period, Kobe right beforehand, '05 to 0 to 2010, '05 to 2010. Kobe was unmesswittable, dog. He was a different beast, and I saw it in real time. I just thought Kobe was better, even back then. But I ain't gonna say just because dude got 5 championships and Bron got 4. Like it's just stuff like that that shows you like Jordan really don't watch the game. And I say all of this to say Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time, and he cannot make a basic better basketball argument for current modern day basketball than the typical daily podcaster who just focus solely on the NBA and blogs about the NBA. Like they will watch Jordan in the debate about modern day basketball. And he's Michael Jordan. He's the greatest ever. So um yeah. Stop hiring athletes. So many athletes. Like, yeah, athletes need jobs and they bring like people already they're familiar with them, they have the name. But it's like, gosh, Lee, bro, you go to school, you do journalism, everything like that. But once again, what I said on the Castanet video, what I say all the time, in this life, nothing is given, bro. In this life, nothing is given. So the journalist, you gotta adapt, you gotta shift. And while you adapt and shift, you can hold on. Let me see. All right, yeah. So while you adapt and shift, you can complain, oh, I gotta adapt and shift because y'all can't get y'all stuff. You can do that while you're adapting and shifting, but you can't just stay where you are and complain about it. As a journalist, as a sports journalist, you can't sit down and complain about not having a job sitting from the sidelines from your crib watching Cam Newton and all these boys on TV. You know what I'm saying? With your job. You can't just complain and just sit on the side. Instead, I ain't gonna lie. You could do my method. Complain, but also keep working. Find a different way, bro. Like we have the internet at our fingertips, dog. Once again, I will go back to this to show you what's going on for real, for real. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. This is what's going on the internet, bro. Agent made $321,000 in the month of April solely on Twitch. This is not even his YouTube. This is not even his TikTok. This is not even his Facebook Reels, his Instagram, whoever else he's partnered with. Solely Twitch. He made $321,000 last month, bro. I say this to say, find a way, go around a different way than the traditional way to keep things going for you because nothing can stop you, especially in this time with the internet at your fingertips. Nothing can stop you. I covered my first game, my first major event, a WNBA game under my brand, rashadmilligan.com, Rashad Milligan. I did it under me, bro, last night. And I'm about to go do it again tomorrow. So it's like, it's possible, bro. I built it brick by brick. Years of work, years of dedication, years of building the channel, but it's possible, dog. And I'm still not even at 5,000 subs. I'm gonna be there. Hopefully, I'll be about there by the end of next week. At this time we going, you know what I mean? Regardless, you guys get it. Yeah, bro. There's a different way. So find a different way, pivot. The traditional way of go to school, get your degree, get a job, perhaps work your way up. That doesn't exist anymore. It just doesn't. So it's like, what do? Shoot, you got to find a different way, make it up. get creative with it. So that's what I say with that, because for the typical journalist, the normal journalist, especially if you a black male, like you just not going. And I say black male because most of the former athletes are black males. So it's like people gonna have the illusion that it is diversity on the panel and in the staff and in the talent within the company, various companies across the sports industry and stuff like that. Because you see 4 black guys on the table, but if 3 of them are former players, Hall of Fame level players, and then one of them is like a Hall of Fame coach. Like, goodness gracious, bro! Like, is that really diversity of all? If it's not one kid that went to journalism school, that went to college and worked his way up like that, getting in, you know what I'm saying? So I say, like, the industry is what it is, and it's headed in the direction that it's headed for a long time. The thing that I could do and the thing that you can do is use the internet to your advantage, and you can create any reality you want to. The sky's the limit. Once again, I'm gonna go back to it every single time. I'm gonna go back to it every single time. Here we go. Where we at? Where we at? Agent last month, just on Twitch, not even on YouTube, on his YouTube clips page, where he posted the clips of his Twitch streams. Right, this is just Twitch. $321,000, bro. $321,000. So it's like the world is your oyster as long as you got some Wi-Fi. And trust that, respect that, and use it to your full advantage. Because everything else isn't guaranteed. Hiring managers, editors, everything like that stuff isn't guaranteed. You can't sit on the sidelines and complain. News directors, you just can't sit on the sidelines and watch complain.
Vouch for them. The 5th grade spelling bee at Arapahoe Elementary and Richardson, you guys like spelling bees? Sorry to digress. It's been a wonderful 22 plus years on a show where I felt imposter syndrome every time I walked into this studio. I hope the people on the next show in this time slot have as much fun and bring as many smiles over the next 22 years. I'll be counting.
And now Tim Kalishaw, one final.
And shouts out to the OGs, man. Shout out Bill Plaschke, man. Shout out Woody Page, bruh. For sure, man. What about Jay? What was his name? Jay that used to work at Chicago Tribune. Jay, Chicago Tribune. That's my childhood, bruh. And then the homies that ended up getting on the show, Jay Mariotti, bro. Is he good? He good right now? Did he have I don't even want to say that. I don't assume that now. Is he good? Tony Reali fires back at Jay Mariotti over 2 woke claim. What? Jay Mariotti said the show's too woke now. Is he doing? Oh yeah, Substack. He's on his own. Okay. He moved to California. Also, I guess he ended. He posted all time wins list. He's top 5. Israel Gutierrez is top 10. Bro, he started the show late. He cleaned up ground quickly. Anyways, yeah. Shout out to Around the Horn, bro. Help raise an entire generation of sports journalists and just kids that love this stuff, bro. Dang. Bill Plaschke, Woody Page, J.A. Donde, and Bob Ryan, bro. Gosh, Lee, bro. Bro, what the man? These dudes right here, bro. I'll tell you, bro. Like everything, like salute to everything, bro. Bro, this is hilarious. Bro, this man Woody Page retweeted a base god, man. Yo, prayers up for Skilla Baby, bro. Every time I see Lil B, I think about Skilla Baby now. We had that big debate about Skilla Baby in our interview, bro. Prayers up to Skilla Baby. I miss that dude. I hope he makes a full recovery. Comes back better and stronger than ever. See you around. See you around. Shout out Mina Kimes, bro. Shout out Clinton Yates. Sarah Spain, excuse me. I'm tripping. I'm tweaking. Ramona Shelburne. Man, let me see who else. Oh, this is the first one. This is the last one. Dang. He said, "Gee whiz, I look the same." Woody Page, man. Glory, glory. Hallelujah. All right, man. Shout out to them boys, man, for sure. All right. Oh, all-time panelists, man. I see some homies on here for sure. Homie, low-key homie, homie for sure. Georgia State's on. Go Thurs. Harry Lyles, bro, doing it big at ESPN. My brother, Monica McNutt, friend of the channel. Jamal Tinsley, low-key homie. L. Duncan, definitely homie. Journalism auntie. Ham Tama. Dominique Foxworth does a good job as a former athlete. LZ Granderson, I did meet him and talk to him one time at like a Hawks game randomly. Who else? Of course, Bomani Jones for sure. That guy. Jamel Hill, of course, for sure. That woman. Israel Gutierrez. Yes, I met him once at a Hawks game. I've never met Michael Smith. Have I ever met Kevin Blackenson? I might have. I don't remember though if I have. Salute. Hey, I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all for your service. Amazing show. It's just cable. Cable TV is just going down. But it's all.
And snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.